Starting Monday right with a black coffee. No yimbine. Yimbine has been taken out. Just pre-cardio, I'm on the old black coffees. Same usual routine when it comes to cardio. Just no yimbine anymore. Black coffee in my vintage kind of mug. Lovely. Fasting cardio is about to go down. Yeah, I can't be fucked. It's Monday morning. I think to myself, right, just get on with it, George. Like, if you're sitting there going, oh, I've got to go to the gym after watching George's video, I can't be fucked. Mate, if you're sitting here watching it, just fucking get on with it, sort your fucking nut out, and get to that bloody gymnasium and do whatever you've got to do. Even if it's not gym related, you've got to go take the fucking dog for a walk or something like that. Just get it done. The more you sit there, the more you dwell on that shit, the chances of it being a success is gonna be reduced, is what I'm trying to say there. I was gonna use a big word, but me using a big word is like, it's like fucking talking to a, I don't even know, I ain't gonna say. Yeah, just get it done. Like, get it done. I don't want to do cardio, but I'm just getting it done. Monday morning, first thing, 6:30, get it fucking done. Get it done, crack on with the day, and do the shit that really interests you, maybe. I don't know, fuck knows. Fortunately, you got to do shit which you don't want to do in life. I'm fucking chatting waffle this morning, didn't I? Just shut up, George, and do your damn bloody cardio, you little fucker.
Behind the scenes of a YouTube video. Same shit, different day. Such a fake smile, isn't it? But yeah, we're just getting it done. 30 minutes on the old Stairmaster. 30 minutes of just incline walking to get some steps out. Roughly about an hour's cardio, considering how elevated my heart rate is on that shit. Same old shit.
That's all done and dusted. Finish off, of course, with a little bit of ab work. You know, a little bit abs don't hurt after doing a bit of cardio and stuff like that. If anything, it will provide a benefit because you actually will remember to do your ab work. I always forget, like, towards the end of a session, you know, when you're just done and you just want to go home and you think, oh, fuck's sake, 4 sets of abs or whatever, I can't be fucked. So just getting it out of the way after doing my cardio whilst I'm there and just doing it, then I don't mind doing that at all. Cardio-wise, it was hard today, though I felt good, like, this morning going to do my cardio. Whilst I was on my cardio, I was on a Stairmaster, my legs just felt really, really heavy today. It's always hard, but I go on Instagram live, so if you're not following me on Instagram, George Osborne 12, please do. I'd greatly appreciate you following me, and you can join me on my live when I'm doing my cardio to help me get through my session. It goes a lot quicker when I speak to people and stuff like that. So thank you very much if you watch my Instagram live shit. Cardio, generally, you will get better with time. Like, people still ask me, how do you do level 12 on 30 minutes on the Stairmaster with no hands? I've been doing this shit since January, so if I can't do that shit by now, I'd be fucking worried. So again, it takes time to get progressively better, and you will get better. You'll find your fitness will just get better and better and better and better. Your heart rate is going to take a lot longer it's going to take a lot longer for you to get it higher. So you're going to become more efficient. So you're going to have to push it a little bit more in order for you to get your heart rate up. But generally, I'm happy-ish. Let's get home. Got work to do this morning. People are like, you fucking don't work, you don't do this, you don't do that. I fucking work, motherfucker. Work hard. Where I only go to Tesco's, fuck's sake. Oh dear. So hopefully I don't crash. Oh, yep, there we go. I love talking to myself as well. Does anyone ever just talk to themselves? It's normal. Is it healthy though? I don't think so. Come on in, you fucking wanker. That's right. You cunt. Do a bit of that, you cunt. Oh, just stop recording now, George, and focus on your driving, boy. Get out. I'm talking to myself.
Always. Park as far away as you possibly can, especially if you're in your prep or in a calorie deficit. You need to get your steps in. Just park far away from the shops. You have to get them in. You have no choice. But if you're in off season, park as close to the bloody shop as you can, because it's walking is the last thing you want to do.
Check these bad boys out. Ooh. at the beginning of my prep, I was using just about 500 milliliters of water with my oats. Now I've stocked it up to 817 grams or milliliters of fucking water with my oats. It just seems to be going up and up and up. I'll be at a kilo soon. Kilo of water, or 1,000, or a litre I should say. Fucking hell, I'm starting. And a geezer messaged me on Instagram the other day going, George, can you please tell me what oats are? And I'm sitting there going, I don't know if he was taking a piss or not, but either way, like, surely that can't. If you don't know what oats are, or porridge, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, then I don't know. I don't know, some people. That's the thing, when you showcase your life on social media, you get shit questions. And then you complain why people are asking you those questions. But in reality, if I stop showcasing like my oats or stop posting food or anything like that, then people wouldn't ask. So, you know, I'm in a situation where I just contradict myself all the fucking time. So the return of the pre-workout oats are in. If you know me or you've been watching the videos recently, I've been having the old potatoes pre-workout and I've been putting them in the good old air fryer. But I've been running into some digestive issues. Not of the point of where I'm shitting myself. I've just been having a really distended kind of bloat to my look. If you look at my physique shots, I look bloated, look quite watery. And every time I eat recently, I've just been bloated. So in those situations, what I always do is pick apart my diet. So I'm looking to identify what is causing these triggers, what has caused this bloat in recent times. Because I've been very consistent throughout this prep with what I've been eating. I've been eating the same old shit every single time. I don't really change my food options much. However, the last 3 or 4 weeks or so, or the last couple of weeks, I've implemented potato. And I've been having potato, egg whites with mushrooms. And since then, I've been having some digestive issues. So what I'm going to do is take out the potatoes, reintroduce the oats, which I had previously, and then see if my digestion improves, see if the bloating goes away, etc., all that type of stuff. I am, however, going to implement this multi-digestive enzyme, which I got from Holland & Barrett. I looked at the reviews online and this was probably the best reviewed one. So I'm going to implement this. I take it like 10 minutes before I actually eat. So it actually is in my stomach. So when I start eating, it can digest with the food. Implementing a digestive enzyme for sure is going to help. Now, I would always recommend you looking at or picking apart your diet first before you start implementing things like this. But for now, I'm so close to my shows, I really want to nail down my digestion. So that's pre-workout going down. I'm going to see how I feel and assess from there. It's all about assessing, assess.
So I'm on my way to the old gymnasium, back down Hemel, Physique's gym this time round. I normally train here just on the weekends because I have a little bit more time and, you know, I can travel about. But the gym is really, really good, of course. And, you know, I'm a big believer in having a good equipment and stuff like that. But the support as well is really, really good. My gym back at home, I don't even get asked about my prep or anything like that. If I get people stare at me, like, I can't even take off my bloody top or anything like that. Whereas here, people, they want to look at me. They want to know about my prep. I'm willing to travel, you know, and spend more money on petrol, fucking parking and stuff like that. I'm willing to pay more just because of the way it makes me feel, if that makes sense. And I've always said, like, if you're feeling good, if you're feeling on top of the world, invest into it. Invest into yourself. And I really do believe that I think I might be changing gym, which is not like me, because once I'm in a consistent routine of being at the same gym, I'll stay at that gym for, like, you know, forever. But I'm really considering changing gym, and I'm willing to travel an extra 25 minutes to come to this gym. And my other gym's like 2 minutes, well, 5 minutes down the road. I'm willing to travel to this gym just because of the environment, the support that I get. It's mad. It's mad. So always put yourself in the best environment possible. That's what I say.
Hello, you sexy fucking cunts. Hopefully no one was in the room then whilst you're watching this and they look at you going, wow, what the fuck has just been going on there? Like, who's that? Who's telling you you're a cunt? I hope all is okay, and I do apologise if you've got children in the room and they've gone, oh my god, what's the C word, Dad? What is that, Mum? Cunt. There you go. Hey, no, that's really bad of me. I do apologise. But welcome to this voiceover. I hope all is okay. Apologies for not uploading the last 4 or 5 days or so. Like, I do apologise about that. I just haven't had much to record, if I'm honest with you. So if there's any suggestions or anything that you guys want to see, then please feel free to message me. Please feel free to leave a comment down below regarding what you want to see. But we're 26 days out now from my first bodybuilding show. And it's coming around very, 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 very quickly, and I'm very excited and nervous, and I can't fucking wait. So I've got a few questions here which I want to go through, and I also want to go through a little bit of this workout as well to provide some sort of value in my videos, because most of the time they are shit. I had a question the other day, which a lot of people asked me, was what was my calories or what were my macros when I was in a surplus? So I was roughly eating about 4,000 calories, which is quite a lot for someone like me. I was weighing about 100 and mid 175 pounds is something which I'd weigh in the off season, which is about 25 pounds heavier than what I am now, or 25 pounds heavier, I should say. I was roughly having I'm very carb dominant with my diet, so roughly I was eating about 500 to 600 gram of carbs, roughly about 250 grams of protein, and anywhere from like 60 to 70 grams of fat. And I transitioned on my rest days to a more higher fat approach, so I'd have anywhere between like 100 to 120 grams of fat per day, which for some people is like, oh my fucking god, that is a lot. But in reality of things, like, a lot of people neglect the importance of fats within their diet, and they're very easy to get in as well. Like, per gram is like, what, 9 calories or something like that. Very easy for people who struggle to get the calories in, easily get fats in. So yeah, that's what my macros were looking like within a surplus. No real changes. Well, changes of course to what I am right now, but not drastic changes. Question 2 I had was longer prep regret. Like, as I spoke about in my recent videos, I've been noticing that my physique's been fading a little bit, and is the longer prep for a bodybuilding show really worth it? I definitely think so. I think we follow a lot of assisted athletes that do like 12-week preps, but in reality, as a natural, 12 weeks I don't think it is long enough. If anything, I think the perfect range would be anywhere from 18 to 22 weeks, if I'm honest with you. I really think that maybe the length which I'm doing is 30 weeks could be too long. I could have started in a lot leaner position, but I'm using this as a learning experience, because next time I prep, I'm going to ensure that I'll probably be a little bit leaner before I start. And like I said, I can just kind of learn from different areas which AJ has taught me, and just use it, like I said, as a learning experience. So no, I don't regret like the length of this prep. It's been very hard and challenging. I wouldn't change a thing about it. I'm just going to use it as a potential learning experience. So that's the question regarding like a regretting a longer prep. I definitely don't for sure. Just using it as I keep fucking repeating myself, don't I? But this was a really, really good workout. One of my best workouts I've had in a long while. These cable flies here, what I essentially do sometimes is actually close my eyes on these particular movements, and I focus on exactly what the muscle is doing. Like, I actually imagine being the muscle itself, like shortening and contracting. I really think that does work with your mind-muscle connection. So if you ever struggle with mind-muscle connection, potentially give that a go. The Atlantis Smith machine, if you've ever used one of these, it is pang. It's so smooth. A narrow grip Smith machine press, one of my favorites for building triceps. And then we finished off with some fluffy kind of, I see John Jewett do this on Instagram the other day, so I thought I'd decide to do it. And it was actually really good, like a dual kind of single arm overhead press, and then I would superset that with a straight press down. But hopefully you've enjoyed this segment of the voiceover. I'll see you in the next clip. Bye. So that, my friends, was a really, really good session. Energy felt fantastic throughout. I think the diet break has been really helping me the last couple of days, especially just how I'm feeling generally going into sessions. I don't have that kind of grumpy, lethargic feel to me, which is good, which is nice. And it feels better to be a little bit, I don't know, I feel a little bit more human within or a little bit better within myself, which is good. Boys, do something on the camera. Impress me with something on the camera quickly. Go on.
Let Lewis do it.
Yeah, Lewis, go on.
Yeah, go on. Go on, you get on the vlog, mate. Do something decent. Cheese. Cheese, my done. Easy.
Can I do a shout out?
Cheese. Yeah, go on then.
Adopt Pigeon Gaming, Pigeon Gaming, Pigeon Gaming.
My G. Where's that on?
YouTube.
YouTube, is it? Go on, follow him.
I need to get to 200.
I've got 16,000.
You got 16,000?
Yeah.
Gee.
Yeah, I do fitness and bodybuilding and that. So
What's your channel called?
type in just George Osborne.
George?
George Osborne.
Wait,
and it'll come up.
type that down. Right.
Just driving home from the old gymnasium. Has anyone ever, like, you know when you have a really good session, you just feel like really good. Like the endorphins just make you feel way more productive than what you should be. You know, you feel like you're gonna go home and clean the fucking house, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you feel on top of the world. Does anyone get that experience when it comes to like when you have a really good session? I always get that feeling of, you know what, I'm just gonna go home and be super productive and clean the fucking house or something like that. It's pretty mad now how the endorphins from a good training session affect how you feel and what your mindset. I don't know where the fuck I'm going with that, but fantastic session. I'm in a good place right now. The diet breakers has really helped. Like I said, I think I said in the last clip before, those little fuckers on the bikes interrupting my vlog and try to get a shout out, which I'll let him have a shout out if he wants it. But no, generally feeling really good. A lot more. I don't know, human is the right word, because I am human, of course, but when you dig deep for ages and when you have like striated glutes like myself for a long time, you start to feel not so human. You forget kind of what feeling normal is like, because you're so used to just feeling draggy feet, lethargic, quite tired. So it's nice the last couple of days to feel generally a lot better within myself. So that's a success for sure, definitely. I'm sure it won't last very long, it never does. I always have my refeeds, and I find that a couple of days later after my refeeds, I'm back to draggy George, not horny at all, can't be fucked, hate everyone in sight, all that kind of shit. But for now, we will have a smile on our face, and we are 27 days out from my first bodybuilding show, which is exciting. Nervous but excited at the same time, because I've never stood on stage in front of people in my life. I've never, especially in a bloody thong, like, you know me, I'm always covered up. You rarely ever see me take my top off, or ever in a t-shirt or anything like that. So standing in a thong, tanned up in front of people that, you know, watch me and stuff like that is quite nerve-wracking. So I'm excited but nervous at the same time. So post-workout, we have 100 grams of Cocoa Pops. We have 100 grams of the white Cocoa Pops as well, or white Rice Krispies, whatever you want to call it. And then we have 40 grams of my whey isolate. Very much looking forward to this. Look at that beauty. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Proper. Might as well give you a live taste test as I am here. Very good. The combo between the two, delicious.
So guys, to finish up my day, what I do is that hill right there, I'll walk up it. Every single day I've been walking up this bloody hill. No real reason behind it, like it does get my heart rate up, and I just like the view. Like since being on prep, I've appreciated nature a little bit. Like this field here is so much more better than walking on a main road, because there is so much global warming and pollution and shit when you're walking on the road. It's not good for your health. It's not good for your health in sucking in all this, you know, gas and shit. I don't know what the fuck you'd call it. Whereas here, you know, this is nature. This is real life. This is as fresh as you could possibly get it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up this fucking hill. And it is bloody hard, but it gets easier. But I enjoy it, which is good. So go for a little walk pre-workout. Stop thinking about the fucking gym, George. Pre-bed, go for a little walk up a hill and you'll feel a lot better. It ain't easy. Let's fucking go, Georgie boy. Come on, Georgie boy, nearly there. Hard as fuck, but the view is worth it. I just farted as well and it stinks. Check that view out. On a sunny day, it's nice, so it's definitely worth it. I'm hippie as fuck now. I appreciate this stuff a lot more. Weirdo. I never used to appreciate it. Of course, in one of my recent videos, I spoke about how I've improved my sleep drastically in the past couple of weeks. But doing things like this, seriously guys, I'm fucking, you know, I have a bit of a laugh, I piss about and stuff like that, which is great. But on a real note, doing this type of stuff has definitely helped my sleep as well. I've been clonked, like just going for a walk in the natural habitat, the natural environment, listening to that podcast, winding down for the day, trying to forget about fucking all the bollocks in my life. Because if you're going to sleep, I've said this before, if you're going to sleep and you're thinking about shit after shit after shit, you're thinking about what you got to do tomorrow, you're thinking about what you got to do here, there, every fucking where, you're guaranteed not to have a good night's sleep. Really kind of invest into your, right, this is me winding down and this is me focusing on myself. We do not focus, I promise you, you do not focus on yourself enough. And the best investment you can make is within yourself. It's within yourself. So please, if you can, invest some time into yourself, relax, chillax, and you'll find your stress will come down, your sleep quality will improve, and you'll feel so much better within yourself. I'm gonna leave it there for right now. I'm gonna listen to my podcast. I'm listening to fucking Muscle Global Development, fuck knows what it's called, and I'm gonna appreciate this fucking environment, man, because it's so fucking cool. Anyway, see you in a bit. Don't know why I'm speaking right now, if I'm honest with you, can't really be fucked, but I invested into some CBD oil, man. This is my third time taking it. The last 2 nights, it's been really good. Like, I've actually really, my sleep has been a lot more better. I feel a lot more relaxed before I go to bed. I take about 30 minutes before I go to bed as well. I don't know if it's just a placebo effect, you know, when you take something you expect it to be good because you read all the feedback and, you know, people's fucking shit. CBD oil, what I do, squeeze it. Hold it in your mouth for a minute. It says hold it in your mouth for a minute. But holding this in my mouth tastes grim. And then swallow, just like that. I got it off Amazon. The reviews were quite good on it. So I'll probably see you in the morning. I don't know why the fuck I just shown you that. I'll probably say this again in the morning, but fuck no. Not that much. No, of course. You can drop it in yourself. All you need to do is squeeze it and go like that. So up underneath your tongue. Do you want me to do it for you?
Just 2 drops.
I'll do 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold there for about 30 seconds or so. It don't taste the best, I'll be honest with you.
Tell you what it tastes like. The word, I can't remember the word, can't say the word.
You can swallow it. You get a taste?
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. So we are 26 days out from my first ever bodybuilding show. So this is what we're looking like. Feeling good this morning. Probably just took some physique shots for my check-in today for AJ, and I'm feeling really, really good. Feeling really good. Probably the most confident I've looked in all honesty. Like, normally I'm never confident looking at my pictures, but this morning I feel quite confident. But I'd love to know what your thoughts are down below and pick apart my physique and my pose, and that would be really, really good. So that's what we're looking like 26 days out. Morning guys, so first things first in the morning when it comes to like hydration and stuff, that is probably the most important thing, isn't it? So what I'll do is I'll chug a load of water. I'll also start my day off with a glass of just lemon juice. Is this lemon juice? Yeah, I've got some lemon juice here. Put some water in it, and what I also will do is put some pink Himalayan salt. So I'll just literally put like a pinch into my hand of like pink Himalayan salt like that. I don't know if you can even see that. And I'll just put that literally, actually I might as well just, I'll fuck this up completely, and I literally just put a pinch of salt within my drink and I'll chug it, mainly just due to hydration status. Oh, tastes horrible. It really will help with your hydration. Oh, fucking hell. I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Like I said earlier in the video, apologies for not uploading in like 4 days. It's not like me. That won't happen again. I'll be ensuring that I upload every day or every 2 days. Or when we get really close to the show, I'll be posting like Christian Guzman style, like every single day. So if that's something you're interested in, of course, let us know. Comment down below pen if you've watched the whole thing. Hopefully you're smashing your cardio, whatever you're doing. Hopefully you're ticking those damn motherfucking boxes, because I'm definitely sure I am. As long as you are as well. Just make sure that you kill it, set yourself a goal, and simply execute. I'm off. I'm gonna have a wank. I'll see you in a bit. Bye.